right, Ghostmasters.
Professor of the occult recently took a powerful tome to the woods with the goal of summoning an ancient spirit known as the Darkling. Fleeing his cabin after disastrous initial experiments, he renewed his research at the university. 3 of his students, wrapped with dreams of power, have stolen his notes and journeyed to the cabin intending to locate the arcane book for their own nefarious purposes. Aid them in performing the summoning so we may recruit the Darkling for
Alright.
ourselves.
The Darklings. So, how did I do this? Because I have done this before. We went with Boo, Cogjammer, Aether, I think he used Stonewall too. And who was our last guy? We might have gone with Clawclaws.
Trick the
Yeah.
mortals.
So this one is pretty brutal and scripted.
By using the ancient
No
tome.
different way of doing this. Well, actually there is one different way of doing this. So what I did there was I used Stone Dude's Tremor to knock over a beehive. And now what I'm going to do is use Aether to break the chains of this guy. This guy right here. And that breaks his chain. Just that shattering song will shatter the chain. Oh, thank you very much. You simple soul. Now, of course, that risks actually being caught. And, oh, we want this one. Then we're going to use Tempest here. And Boo here. And Power of the Tempest will be... Well, Whisper will be using Tempest. That gets rid of all the leaves. And Boo will be using Kinesis to move this book. Okay, hope you're still with me here, because this is very scripted. And like getting this to be timing is all completely about how fast these guys move. So I'm shaking the chains to try to draw them in, and looks like they've taken the bait potentially. There's like a lot of weird things, like in order to get this spirit free, somebody has to take a dump. Now, that's not something I can control, that's nature, and there seems to be a pretty big variance. Like, it can be, using my method, it can be as short as 10 minutes, or it could be as long as like 12 minutes. It all depends on how they move. Like right now, you can see they're conjugating for a few extra seconds before they come to the conclusion that we need a key. And you'll see where they head like, key, must find the key. Of course, they automatically know the key is in the John, of course. Just sitting on the wall here. They won't use the washroom just yet, though. This is like a chance. Like, maybe Rain Dancer will be free. It doesn't matter, because Rain Dancer doesn't do anything at all. Key! I have found key. Very exciting. And now they unlock and they go inside. Now, before had I not done this with this book, the book would stay here and there'd be a deep voice that goes, "It appears they can't find the book. If only somebody would help them." And so here's another pet peeve of mine. They don't all go into the cellar, only one, and then he discovers the book, and then the others get called in. So it depends on like where they are. Like she's taking a dump currently, so that will unlock Rain Dancer. But, as you can see, he's found the book. I got a text a message on my Steam account, which I will not be answering right now. Oh, hello, you sexy beast. You remind me of somebody. Not very smart person. This is also Army of the Dead, or sorry, Evil Dead 2 themed. This is supposed to be Bruce Campbell, I guess. I kind of see the resemblance a little bit to like older Bruce Campbell, but not younger Bruce Campbell. Not by a long shot. Little things like the camo. Did he have camo pants on? I don't think he did. I don't remember that in the movie. And I don't remember like a Cowboy Dundee woman at all either. It's only loosely based on the story, obviously. Trying to take the lore of Evil Dead 2 and some of it mix it into their giant story arc. Oh, they're well ahead of the Sims. But alas, a gun.
Ghostmaster, do not allow the deranged professor to foil our plans.
Okay, this is where it gets really screwy, by the way. And this could be the plus or minus 2 minutes here. You have to wait for every single one of these guys to run away, because you can't actually scare these students away. They have to do the thing. You can only scare a Dr. Cross. This is so stupid. And notice there's air here, there's electrical here, and then we can place Cloud Claws pretty much anywhere. We're going to go ahead and drop down Cog Jammer, go some wild and crazy, and we'll get Cloud Claws down, make him do abort your prison brand new ability. We can do Spooky Surprise. This should actually release her. Released? That hurt. Okay, you gotta go away now. I gotta... So we try not to scare away the straights. And they'll come down from time to time. Just gotta turn off all our scaring. And you know, Dr. Kloss has actually got a pretty nice bit on scare so far, so that's good. Set her powers to full. So when we bind her, she will be full, and same with Boo. That way when we bind him, he will be completely full. So she's going back up the stairs, and all these guys. And like, I don't know, it depends a lot for me, like how much I have to do this, because sometimes they'll be just so good, and they will just not come down for a while, and sometimes they'll just constantly come down, which of course kind of sucks. This guy should be tripping balls pretty soon here. Judging by his scare meter, he's only got a little bit left. I might even let this run indefinitely if there's nobody else. If, well, you know, somebody were to come down. So much power. There is a corpse here, but I didn't really take any corpse-based guys just because I can't actually do that. Well, I could have replaced the Cloud Claws with a corpse-based guy. Like, I can't remember his name. He's a big pyromaniac. There's not a lot of fire down here for us. He should be broken right now. There he goes. Now we'll... Oh, sorry. I want the epitaph. We'll have to bench them all. And that's it. Now, here's the thing. We have one person coming down, 2, 3. Oh, they're coming down a good time. So we might be able to make the 10-minute timer. I can still hear the water. Okay, it's gone now. Might be able to make the 10-minute timer. It's totally random though. Like sometimes they'll just wander around. You know. And now they all have to conjugate in the same area. Read the book. Oh, they're gonna do it. Oh my god. I might set a new record for myself. I've done this over and over. Sometimes I've gotten 12 minutes. Sometimes I've gotten 10 minutes, 8 seconds. Like it's always close. But this was a pretty perfect round for me. So I might be able to get a pretty decent score here. The Darkling.
The ritual is complete, but the Darkling needs more souls to be freed. A task for later attention. For the time being, enjoy your victory.
Now I know I got all of my ghosties. Oh my god, I didn't get water one. I did get, however. Oh my god, 8 minute 8 second. Apparently there's a 7 minute 30 second target time. That will never happen. Oh wow, I got extra gold plasm. Awesome. Cool.